Oh, that was chapter 3.
That is quite the quandary.
Turned into a core stone? I had noticed when monsters transformed into rocks during fights, but I didn't know it was your doing, Val.
You're sitting here feeling sorry for yourself. But Orin isn't the only one to blame for this fiasco.
What do you mean?
I know.
You know? Like you know that it's your whole job to prevent things like this from happening, Mr. Soulguard?
Karina, is this really the time?
No. She's right. I have no right to call myself a soul guard.
You won't even stand up for yourself? Pathetic.
How should we proceed?
What do you mean? You all still have a duty to fulfill at the Mana Tree. And Val is still charged with protecting the Alms along the way. That hasn't changed. With the loss of the Alm of Fire, the village of Tiania is in grave danger. The longer you hesitate, the wider the damage may spread.
But how can I possibly make it to the Mana Tree when I can't even protect a single person?
Where do you think you're going?
Karina, leave him be. I know how you feel, but you're only pouring salt into the wound at this point.
Oh, come on, Morley. Don't tell me you're not mad at Val, too.
Why you?
Of course I am. But yelling at him now won't help. He should have talked to us before taking Hina on this fool's errand. But what's done is done.
I just don't get it. How could this have happened to Hina?
We received word this morning that Dorfer volcano is active. The extent of the damage is not yet known. Eruptions will scorch the earth with fire from every fissure, so goes the saying. The village is vulnerable.
What about Val? If he quits, will we have to make the pilgrimage to the Mana Tree on our own?
A complex conundrum to be sure. I do not think it wise to withdraw with Val in this state.
Perhaps I can make Val see reason. All he needs is a nudge in the right direction. Leave this to me. Consider it payment from your assistance with my wrongful imprisonment.
Father knows what he's doing. Let him try.
Yeah, well, maybe you can knock some sense into that thick head of his.
He's suffered enough as it is. I doubt he could handle another blow to his mind or body after what he's been through.
I have a couple of things to say. Morley brings about a good point. Why Val and Hina going on their own was really idiotic.
I have a duty to the rest of the Alms.
And they even said, like, oh, shouldn't we tell the other Alms about this?
They need me. But how can I protect everyone when I'm the reason Hina... And how do I even face them? I wish none of this had ever happened.
I guess they're trying to do some kind of character building for Val.
Once we get back, if we'd never left the pier, everything would be different. Hina.
Orin being, like, against you is stupid. There was, like, no build-up to that other than, like, I was starting to get, like, when he was like, oh, I know of a way, I was starting to think, like, oh, are they really gonna have Orin, like, betray you or something? I was like, it was kind of at the back of my mind, right? But then as we, like, were on the boat, like, yeah, there were cues that Orin might actually be doing what I thought he was doing. Especially when we got to the altar, but it felt so sudden. I don't know. Also, Hina dying is lame. If she's just dead, then that's such a waste. Obviously, the game is like, hey, Cycle of Sacrifices, and also it's very FF10, so, like, if they wanted to kill Hina, like, maybe they could have made it work, but I feel like it's too early to kill her off. I kind of just don't care, because, you know, I never really liked Hina, or I didn't really hate her either, but, like, I just feel kind of neutral to Hina. So, like, killing her feels like such a waste other than, like, to move on the plot and give Val this character building. I'll reserve judgment though until we move on though, because they might do something. Obviously they're trying to like paint this idea of like, oh, Val made a really big mistake and he has to recover from it. So we'll see. But so far, I'm not really a fan of this part. Mostly the RM betrayal. I think that could have been so much better.
If only I didn't have this stupid power. If only someone else had been chosen as the Soul Guard. Hina, I'm so sorry.
There you are, Val. Hard to find a prettier view than the ocean. Calming, too. Feels like your heart naturally matches the rhythm of the waves. I'd find Morley out here when I first took him in. He wasn't used to city life, but he liked the sea.
He did, huh?
Back then, Morley felt responsible for the fall of Etern. So much guilt for such a small boy. You probably see what I'm trying to get at here. When it got really bad, I would give Morley things to do. Odd jobs, errands, you name it. Whether it was helping with some of the younger children or traveling with me to distant markets, I put him to work. Even introduced him to Milpa. Anything to give him a sense of community. I wanted Morley to learn more about himself and find a path of his own. It won't be easy, but you can't let this terrible accident close off your emotions. Sure, you could try to forget all about Hina, your powers, and the part you played in this tragedy, but it would solve nothing. You need to find the courage to face what happened, to face what's in your own heart.
My heart?
That's why fighting prowess is only a small part of what you need to become a Soul Guard. What matters most is your heart. And the will to carry on, for the sake of a bright future.
Although, it's not my place to force Mew into a mission Mew can't stomach anymore. I suppose if Muir out of commission, then the Alms will just have to find their own way. By themselves, all on their lonesome. Of course, the road to the Mana Tree is full of monsters and inhospitable terrain, so a Soul Guard would be useful. But Morley and the others can hold their own against all those ferocious enemies. Probably.
Probably? What are you talking about?
Karina?
This pilgrimage is doomed from the start without our Soul Guard. So Hina's Core Stone was stolen. So what? We're just gonna have to steal it back. Without you and Hina's help, I never would have gotten this far in the first place. I won't abandon you both now.
Don't forget, you're not just our Soul Guard, Val. You're our friend and companion. This isn't a journey you have to complete alone. We're in this together.
Precisely. I would wish for none other than you to bid us a fond farewell at the end of our arduous adventure. Please, find it within yourself to continue this campaign with the rest of us.
Thank you. All of you. I shouldn't be asking any favors, but Orin has Hina's Core Stone, and I want to get it back. Will you help me? Before we set out, Hina and I decided that if Orin's plan was a bust, we'd like to see this pilgrimage through to the end. It may only be a small piece of her, but I want to bring Hina's Core Stone to the Mana Tree in her stead.
An entity's core stone is its elementary essence. If we convey Hina's to the Mana Tree, we may stave off greater tragedy.
You're forgetting that we have no idea where Orin's gone. He could be anywhere in the world by now.
He said something about an Elusia Isle, I think.
Didn't you say Elusia Isle? Perhaps luck is on our side today. Elusia is the self-same island where the Mana Tree grows. You're already on your way.
As I recall, first we must scale the Dead Cliffs. I have visited the Vigilant Beast Watch who guard the bluff. It was terrifyingly tall.
Climb the cliffs? Don't be silly. You can use the Jack Seed, just like all the other alms.
Got the Jack Seed.
This special seed can swiftly grow a huge vine, big enough to scale the cliff. It saved the convoys a lot of time and effort on previous pilgrimages.
Then what are we standing around here for? Let's go find that lowlife Orin and get Hina's core stone back.
The sooner we recover her core stone, the sooner we can continue our campaign to the Mana Tree and prevent any potential disasters.
What about the alms of light and darkness?
None have been named yet, but when they are, I'll send word that they are awaited here in the capital. You can come back and fetch them.
Once we're done in Elusia, we'll make sure to come back. It's not that far. As long as I've got Hina's core stone, I can fulfill my duty as the Soul Guard and safely escort all the alms to the Mana Tree. Looks like we're headed to Elusia Isle. Hina, I'll try my best.
I'm certain that Hina wasn't the only alm sent on this pilgrimage with misgivings in their heart. The burden is heavy, to be sure. Now it's up to Val and the others to shoulder that burden and carry on. If only there was something else to ease their load. Wait!
What is it, Father?
My 9 lives flashed before my eyes. I almost sent you all on your way without a proper introduction to my Emporium. Your trip will only get tougher from here on out. Make sure you're good and ready before you leave.
I'm still just really confused why Orin needs Val's power, like, supposedly to bring back, Liza? That's the only real, like, motivation I could think of that Orin wanted? Or maybe there's some kind of other kind of nonsense going on, like he's linked to, like, whoever the villain of this game is gonna be. I don't know. Phantom Exchange Parlor operated by Nicola. Ooh, we can finally do the core stone synthesis. We can now exchange ability seeds at the item shops and other... Ooh, nice, nice.
Might as well make the best of this situation, I guess.
And finally use
Welcome.
the core stones we've been getting. Redeem Niccolo coins.
What can I get for you?
Convert into Niccolo coins. Should I just, like, use all of these? Am I just meant to use all of these? I guess I am. Ability exchange? Oh yeah, this is neat. I still really wish the game lets me add more ability seeds. Anything for the Kraken? Oh wait,
Please come again.
can I load? I messed up. That was selling. I don't need to sell. Where's load? Load this. I messed up. Yeah, I don't really see why Orin would do this other than, like, wanting to bring, like, Liza back or feeling bad about Liza turning to stone. Like, what other reason could there be? Increases magic attack by 15% when at 100% HP. That's really good. Seeds and stones to break your foes. Increases class strike damage by 30%. We don't really need that yet. Nocturnal Droon? We'll take Nocturnal Droons, which is the Blade and Scepter sigil. Rock Crush. Pick one of those. We could sell any extra we need, I guess. Pure water, heal light, falling blade. Oh, summons! We could do summons. You were able to summon with certain characters in Trials of Mana. Okay, I'll take a Rock Crusher. Still really wish I'd be able to, like, get more. Like, more ability slots, because otherwise, like, you know, there's so many Copper Knight ones. Or not, we don't have Copper Knights. We have so many Lullabuds. Rare. Nothing really there. Also redeem these. Give me Magic Sigil.
Thank you.
As well as we don't need Strength Sigil. Phantom Blade, when equipped, cast 4 magical blades, healing. Phantom Blade sounds fun.
Thank you.
Pressure point. Pressure points on one's body boost caster's attack.
Are these where? Thank you.
So these reduce damage.
Are these where? Thank
Take
you.
the wind and the moon
Are
one.
these where? Thank you.
And I don't even know if I want to take all of these right now.
Please come again.
Man, 2 ability seed slots is so small. So small. I'm gonna give you this one. Shuriken's lame. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, I can't switch party members when I'm in a town for whatever reason. Alright, finally got something to use the, Wait, is that Reese? Is that Reese's outfit?
Elusia Isle is still a long
They
way
had
off.
a
I should take
DLC
stock
with
of my
other
item and
mana
gear
characters?
situation. I can't fail in my soul guard duty.
Pretty sure that was Karina wearing Reese's outfit. I didn't realize they did that kind of DLC. Probably not gonna buy it because I haven't played most of the mana games. I wouldn't know every single character.
Hi.
Pardon me, are you interested in ancient ruins by any chance? Don't give me that look. Ruins are fascinating. I'll have you know. Allow me to explain. My name's Fuye. I'm a historian, you see. My specialist subject is a civilization of the ancient past. I simply love seeking out their unexplored ruins. Through my research, I discovered that their ancient settlements once dotted the world. I would dearly love to visit them all. As you may surmise, this entails rather a lot of travel, and one should wish to travel skirmish or two. Problem you see is that I'm not much of a fighter. After my last foray, I have the scars to prove it. But you, on the other hand, I could tell you were a seasoned traveler from a mile off. You can't deny it. As for where you come in, well, there are 8 ruins out there. Oh, this is all the ruins in the game. It's linked to a side quest. It's probably going to be a late game side quest then. Weird that you can't switch party members in towns. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Da bear. Babu, badoo, boo, bub, bub. Here, give me some of these. I just want to like get your stock, dude. I love the dub bear. The guy. Huda. What do you have for weapons?
Welcome.
Anything new?
What will it be?
Still don't have your knuckle class. You can get
Glad
this
you
for
offered.
Morley.
Much appreciated.
Still have to try that
Thank you for
out.
coming.
Probably gonna actually, when it comes to parties.